Well, good morning, everyone. Happy September 22nd. I wanted to come on today and really just say hi to everybody and give you an update on what's happening with my business. As you all know, I'm not starting, but I started a while ago my side gig of personal coaching. I was certified as a high performance coach. To kickstart my business, I've decided that I'm going to have a free 1 hour webinar for everyone. It's very exciting. I'm going to add the link to this video below to make sure that if you click on it, you can register for the webinar. It's going to be held on October 1st, and then it's going to be housed on my website. So I'm very excited to get that going, and I'm absolutely terrified, to be quite honest. It's something new for me, and I've had to do a lot of learning to get this really happening. So there's a couple of things. So first and foremost, the webinar is not something that I've written. It's something that is part of the Certified High Performance Coaching Program. It is a really great hour full of information on what helps successul people generally be successful. So I'm super excited to share that with everyone. The biggest challenge that I have experienced really was creating the way to post that webinar on my website. So there's something called funnels. And if anyone hasn't if you're not familiar with the word funnels, it's really about setting up a series of triggers and emails to help people register for the event and also to remind them of the event and then to follow up as well. So I'm really excited that I think I have mastered my funnel. And really, this is not an advertisement for the provider that I use, but I do use Kajabi, and there's a lot of things built into Kajabi. So as much as it's been really scary and I put a lot of effort into it, the tool is there. It's just mastering the tool that really was the biggest challenge for me. So that being said, the funnel is built. The link will be below. I'm going to ask my community, so all of you, to really help me out here. So even if you are familiar with webinars, if you could register for that, I just want to make sure my funnel is working. And also, I really need my community to give me some feedback on how the webinar goes, if there's other things I need to change in my delivery as a coach and a facilitator. So it really is really important to me to hear from you. So if you all could kind of help me out there, register for the event. I'm going to put some challenges out there. Some people I'm going to email directly just because you're closer friends to me, and I really need your support here. So I know it sounds a little needy, but you know what? As I said last week, sometimes you need to get out of your comfort zone and you need to ask for the things that you need. So that's something that I'm doing right now. I'm going to ask my community to help me. You're going to see over the next 10 days, because the first is about 10 days from now, you're going to see me reminding people to register for the event. Ideally, I want to do it live. It'll probably be through Zoom, I think. I have to do a Zoom link. So those technicalities I have not ironed out yet, but I know that I have a little bit of time and a little more runway to make that work. So I am super excited that, I'm just going to jump in with 2 feet. If I don't take the risk, it's never going to happen. So the webinar is really literally, it's free, guys. So there's no obligation to purchase anything. It's really to give you some insights on the program that I can offer, and also to help me practice getting on social media and in that virtual platform to make me more comfortable, so that when I do get that one-on-one client that I need to help virtually, that we're both comfortable on camera, and if it's not camera, at least comfortable connecting virtually. So I know that's a lot to take in. And so I just want to say to everybody, for those who are going to register in advance, thank you so much, because your support means more than you will ever know. It's immeasurable for me. So I just want to show gratitude, and I want to make sure that people understand that this is, coming from my heart, that I appreciate my community, and I appreciate those people that are supporting me and are in my corner cheering me on. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Then I also wanted to talk today just about habits and some of the things that have proven really successful and continue to be proving successful for me in my journey of being a high performer as well. So a little bit about habits. So for those who don't know, I'm a person who has been working on solidifying my habits for quite a few years now. So here's the thing that I have realized is, even when your habits are super solid, there's going to be times or blips in time where you're going to struggle. So, and it's okay, because if you have built some really good foundational habits, it's a lot easier to kind of jump back on. So September, for those who haven't been following, is my reboot month. And I have gone full force into reintroducing my habits and really sticking to them. So I started with, journaling every morning, but I added the additional challenge of journaling at night. And what that has done, it's been a game changer for me, guys, because it's allowed me to sort of recap my end of day, and also it helps me put any thoughts that are going to stop me from sort of settling down for the day on paper, so it allows me to release them. The other thing that I've started doing too is I've set an alarm at noon every day, because that's typically when I take my lunch break, and I go and revisit the things that I wrote down in the morning. So not only my intentions that I've written down, but also the tasks that I wanted to get done. And that's been very helpful in executing those things that are priorities for me and the tasks that I have to get done on a daily. So that's my journaling sort of adventure and habits. Of course, there's more of my weekly journal and recapping my week ahead and planning for my week coming up. But that's a little more detail. And of course, I reintroduced my exercise regime every morning as part of my morning habits, and it has been fantastic. Now, I did a couple of things to help me really kind of own my workouts. And so the two things are, first of all, I joined a social group that is supporting the Heart Institute in Ottawa, and it's focused on women's heart health. So every day I do a hashtag on, or every morning or every day, whatever, whenever I get my workout done, but typically it's in the morning. I use that hashtag, Jump In for Heart Health, and it sort of makes sure that I am showing up every day for that social community. And then along with that, I have a workout buddy. So props to my workout buddy, Anne, because every day we share a post in our IG stories, and that has been really helpful as well, because you know what? Not only is it holding me accountable, I just don't want to let Anne down either. So it's kind of like we're serving each other. So I always look forward to her post. She tags me in her post, I tag her in mine, and it just allows us to kind of connect. And we're 3,000 kilometers away from each other. So even with social distancing, we have a big distance, and social platform has allowed us to connect that way, which has been absolutely wonderful. And today was day 22. It's September 22nd. And I am 22 for September. So I'm really happy about that. And then I've also added in a lead meditation practice. It's 10 minutes every morning. It helps me calm my mind. And I'm learning a lot about meditation and chakras and mindfulness. And it's been pretty cool, because I am an eternal student of new things. So this has been really great, and it's really been serving me well. So those are kind of some of my morning habits. And then, of course, my evening habit of journaling. and also dedicating 30 minutes a day to my personal business so that I can take those baby steps towards my goals. So there's a lot more to habits for sure, guys, like connecting with people. But those are the things that I build into my journal to ensure that I get those other habits done as well. So I just wanted to come on, share a little more tips about habits. I know I'm very repetitive when it comes to habits, but really, habits really help you achieve your goals or even just bring you joy sometimes. So, I highly encourage people to really do a little bit more research on that. And that's what that webinar will do. It'll help you kind of like recognize some of the things you can implement to become a higher performer. So I invite you. Again, the link will be below in my story. And please sign up for my community out there. Please sign up. I encourage you not only for yourself, but also to help me and welcome your feedback, guys. So even if the funnel is challenging, let me know because, you know, it's my first kick at this can as well. So I want to thank you all for always being there for me, for following me, and supporting me along the way. So, as always, guys, inspire others, connect with those who matter most, and cultivate creativity in everything that you do. Thanks, all.